Like I've run almost 60 marathons. You guys think I like jogging? What do you think? I actually hate running. I can honestly say I hate running. People say, wow, that's amazing what you did. I did 18 marathons in 12 months just to prove to myself that an overweight guy could do it if he focused on the power of belief. And that's what I believe for Mike, and Mike believed me, and he ran a marathon with no injuries. That's the power of belief. I drink lots of water. Do you think I like drinking water? I hate water. I hate water. I hate jogging. I hate water. Water sucks. I like Coca-Cola, root beers, and all that. Don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. I eat junk food, but not as much as I used to. So what's another event? So, what's that?
Explosions of pop.
Pop?
Yeah, pop when you shake the bottle. And then
Pop!
when you shake it in, and then
I love it. I love it. By the way, I have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, and I love it. I'm a creative artist. My mind's all over the place. Like, that's just genius. That was genius. Pop! You too? Yeah. All right. More geniuses. And listen, if you don't have ADHD, no problem. You're still, you're still a genius. You don't have to have it. And by the way, I was also, well, let me just say this, like I've been doing a little ADHD detour thanks to my friend here. See, look what you contributed here. I'm going totally off track. When Kevin Mackay brought me into our residence and I walked in there, I started to cry. And I didn't explain why I was crying really, is because I understood the population. I understood that I was going to be with some people that are exactly like me. I actually look up to every one of you. My listening of every one of you is, you guys are like creative geniuses that figured out the world's got problems and I don't want to play within the world's rules. I'm going to do it my way. How many of you believe that? You guys are geniuses. You're radicals. You're the creators of the new world. I'm honored to be with you. And I want to tell you, let me tell you all the things that I've been diagnosed to have. Apparently I have ADHD. I have personality disorder. I have a personality disorder. It means I guess I got a bad personality. I've got post-traumatic stress disorder. I've got seasonal affective disorder. I've got bipolar 2. I think there's another one. So if you got any of those, it's all good. How many of you got maybe one of those? Somebody diagnosed you with. Okay. Stuff happens, we make it mean something. Here's another one of my events that when I look back, man, did I ever shape my future from this event. I'm always telling my mother when I'm getting in trouble, I want my daddy, I want my daddy. My daddy wouldn't treat me like this. I don't even know my daddy, but I got fantasy daddy. Like, daddy doesn't send me Christmas presents or birthday presents. Like, I don't exist. But I just know whoever this daddy guy is, he's got to be better than mommy. And that's all I'm ever saying. I want my daddy, I want my daddy. So one day, my mother can't handle me. And she can't handle me because we moved now from the projects, which I loved, and so all my friends, to a farm. I didn't want to be on a farm, and now I can't make friends, and I'm scared and all that. I want my daddy, I want my daddy. So my mother calls my father, who I don't know, and I'm listening to the conversation, and she says, Frank, if you don't take your son right now, I'm sending him to an orphanage. I'm done with him. And then I got what I wanted. I couldn't believe it. My dad, with that kind of threat, mind you, he worked something out so that, so he would financially benefit, child payments or whatever. It's like there was a win-win financially for him. But he took me. That's what I always wanted. But then I blamed my mom for it. See, when my mother actually let me go live with my father, I said to myself, I must be unlovable. There must be something wrong with me. She doesn't love me. Not even my own mother would love me because she had to get rid of me. Even though she got me what I've been asking for forever. So now I hated myself. I'm unlovable, I'm bad, I'm all kinds, anything negative. You know the question that's always going in my mind, same as with Mike, same with a lot of people, is what's wrong with me? I just figure there must be something wrong with me. Why would my mom, I know I asked for it, but why would she have me go live with him? I guess that's what's wrong with me. She doesn't love me. If my mother can't love me, then nobody can love me.